So we cross the street and we're right in front of a church, which is, I don't know if that's ironic or not, or convenient, but we're right in front of a church. And I turn around and I see this brown leather jacket and this guy with like coppery brown hair, and I was like, oh my gosh, Lindsay, it is Robert Pattinson. And she's like freaking out. She's texting her sister. She's like, oh my gosh, it's Rob. And he walks right towards us, and I thought that he was gonna like hop a fence or like go around the back, but he didn't. He like walked right towards us, and I was like, hey, could I get a picture? And he was like, sure. Totally suave. I was like, okay, thanks. So fast forward a couple of months, I'm about to go to school, and I printed up the picture, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna send this to him. And I printed off 2 copies, stuffed them in an envelope, wrote him a little letter, and I was like, dear Robert, you're a great actor, so glad you're playing Edward. Anyways, here's 2 copies of the picture, one's for you to keep, and if you could sign and send back the other one, that would be great. And I sent in an envelope with my home address and sent it. Totally forgot about it. I was at school. My mom calls me right before Thanksgiving, and she's like, so you have a letter here or some mail from England? And I was like, what? That's weird. And I was like, oh my gosh, no freaking way. She's like, yeah, do you want me to open it? And I was like, no, don't open it, that's mine. And she's like, okay. And I was like, send it to me. And she's like, absolutely not. So then forgot about it again, went home, my mom hands me this letter, and I was like, oh my gosh, what is this? Rip it open, and it's a signed picture. It's my picture that I had sent him, signed. It says, to Tomoko, best wishes, Robert Pattinson. And I will get it. My reaction to the picture was, oh my gosh, I felt so happy and I was so excited and I like couldn't believe it. I immediately was like jumping up and down, screaming, like flailing my arms. I was going crazy. And then I ran into the next room, picked up the phone, and called my best friend who was there with me. And I called her house number, and someone picks up and they're like, hello? And I totally thought it was her. And I was screaming in her ear. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're never gonna believe what just happened, blah, blah, blah. I'm telling her everything. And then I just like pause, take a breath, and I hear Robin, Lindsay's mom, chuckling, and she's like, let me go get Lindsay. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I was so embarrassed. I had like screamed right in her ear. I felt terrible, and then Lindsay got on the phone and I did it all again. And yeah, it's just a really exciting day.